very, very pesky. If you lose that Overlord, it is a pain in the butt. As a Zerg player, looks like an SCV was over here at the expansion trying to steal some minerals. Albatross has a lot of larvae saved up. I'm wondering if he's going to plant something. There's like an attack here coming here from Albatross, however, being held off by the one Thor. Hero Thor with 6 kills. Going to get 7. There we go. 8 kills for that Thor. He's barely alive with 8 kills, saving the day for our Terran player, OTL. A little too close for comfort at this point. I'd like you to note, starting to get saturated here at these other 2 bases here for Albatross. Not what you want to see if you're OTL. He needs to do something with these Vikings. They need to prove, they need to become worth it. They're worth their money. He's invested a lot in these Vikings, and they're really not doing anything besides scouting. I would like to see some, some real use out of them. Tons of roaches being built here by Albatross, and lots of Zerglings as well on the way. Oh, OTL is in a lot of trouble at this point, but he is starting to get those Thors out. He's got 3 already. He's working on his 1-1 upgrades. He has the armory, so we can get the 2-2 and the 3-3. Very, very important. But he is very low in the income department if we check it out. He's almost 500 minerals behind and almost 400 gas. Just not where you want to be. Back to production real fast. A 5th expansion going down here for Albatross. OTL needs to expand. He needs to make a push or something because at this point he's just getting out macroed, and there's really nothing he can do about it. He's not being able to put any pressure on. The Viking harass has completely failed. Looks like OTL finally deciding it's time to move out. Got a fairly large force, 3 Thors as well as a little group of bio units. It looks not as scary as it could be, but Albatross taking the gold as well. This is a good time for OTL to attack. He's sunken 600 minerals into these 2 expansions while OTL decides to try ballsy, try to take that gold. He needs it. He needs something to do some damage to get his macro back up, get his economy back in line with what Albatross has been able to do. Albatross also getting the missile attacks +1, but OTL is going to be able to snipe this hatchery when it finishes. If it does, looks like it is going to finish, and there's absolutely nothing that can be done to save it. The hatchery will go down as well as, but it was a big force of roaches and bandits here coming here from Albatross, going to try to take on this Terran army. However, Thor's in the perfect position to block this ramp and soak up all of that banling damage if they stop. If they don't stop, oh my gosh. An incredible waste of banelings there for Albatross. Not at all what he needed. The bio units surviving there are going to be able to easily snipe this hatchery. Nothing going to stop him at this point from killing the hatch. Albatross scrambling to build more units. All these Zerglings going for a counterattack. Hopefully Planetary Force will be morphed in here. However, like Zerglings running and trying to defend this hatchery. However, it looks like it's going to be too many bio, too much units here for OTL, and definitely going to be able to take out the hatchery. A great success attack. Very successful, very effective for OTL. He needed something. However, he did lose his expo. It is not optimal. That gold expo was so very important for OTL. He's being forced to build another command center, and then he'll have to float it to the gold, whereas Albatross's gold expo is still alive and kicking. OTL looking to keep doing some damage, keep pushing, rallying a bunch of bio units to this last 11 kills already. The hero Thor being in charge. However, the stupid AI for Thors is so terrible with these overlords. Like, I don't understand why it's just so bad. However, these bio units being caught in a bad position. Albatross, however, only bringing over half these forces, and OTL's units fighting much better than they should. However, they are going to be cleaned up. Too many Hydralisks. Going to have to fall back to that lone remaining Thor. He is going to be taken out way too quickly. More bio units stimming, trying to catch up, trying to do something, but these medevacs are in jeopardy and they are going down. At the same time, a counterattack with banelings here from Albatross going to take out all these SCVs from OTL. Absolutely. Oh no! All the SCVs going down here for OTL. And banelings now rolling up into the natural, going to try to take out all these SCVs as well. This could be terrible. All these SCVs going down for OTL. Just terrible. The centrifugal banelings are so good at killing these SCVs, and it's very sad for me to watch all these SCVs go down. Just incredible damage from that baneling counterattack. But OTL was able to clean up this hatchery, as well as this 3rd and this 4th here by Albatross. So I wouldn't say it was a fair trade, but it definitely got OTL closer than where he was. Looks like he's floating. He's going to drop his command center once again at the goal, try to get back in this. My voice is like on the verge of dying, so hopefully I can withstand the rest of this game. I don't even know how much longer there is. OTL working on the +2 attack upgrades for his bio units. And it looks like a big push here coming from OTL. A lot of Marines and Marauders, as well as some Vikings. However, they did stem trying to move quicker than they should, which is going to leave them more vulnerable to baneling. But it looks like this hatchery is going to be forced to cancel, or will actually just be destroyed. Kind of a waste here. Albatross, I feel like he thinks he's farther ahead than he actually is. But a very large Roach Hydra army here from Albatross looking to stop that attack. But OTL just trying to get his planetary fortress up and running. He's got these two Vikings just chilling here shooting Overlords, which is going to be very annoying for Albatross. That Overlord is going down as well as that one. Both Vikings being taken down immediately by all those Hydralisks, however. But a ton of mules coming down here. Check that income tab real fast. Yeah, you can see OTL shooting ahead because of the ability to mule. Just so many minerals coming from these gold mule resources. However, a huge attack coming from Albatross. He's getting the +2 missile upgrades, I'm sorry, +3 carapace, as well as building that Ultralisk cavern. I will look for it really fast, trying to where it is. Where's that Ultralisk cavern? Oh, big attack here from our Albatross, the blue Zerg player. OTL trying with all his might to defend. He needs to make sure his planetary fortress gets involved. It is his only chance of defending this as we speak. All these mules being pulled off to mass repair that planetary fortress. It is going to be very difficult to take down, but there are a lot of roaches and hydras. Planetary fortress just wiping out all these hydralisks. It is so much damage. More Zergs coming in the backside, however, not going to be enough. Obviously, planetary fortress just doing work on all these units. We'll have to check the kill count later. Well, I assume it is a ton. And yeah, planetary fortress is definitely just roasting away all of those hydralisks. So OTL is able to hold his gold expansion. It is key. Where's that Ultralisk cavern? Real fast. Where are you, Ultralisk? Where's the Ultralisk cavern? Spine crawlers like mad coming out over here. I really can't find the Ultralisk cavern, and I'm very sad. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ultralisk cavern. Yeah, the kindness plating upgrade, giving them even more armor, so they are ridiculously hard to kill. However, I actually want to check the attack upgrades. Yes, they're not even melee. Level 1 has been researched yet. So, the Ultras will not be super effective at killing things, but they'll be very, very hard to kill, to destroy them. It'll be very hard for OTL to destroy them. However, they will not be as effective as they could be with all the other upgrades. On the production tab, we have 5 Ultralisks on the way, as well as a ton of Zerglings. All these Zergling eggs. Yay, little Zerglings. And OTL trying to hold this gold. Yuck, that was terrible. OTL trying to hold this gold. He needs to keep up. He actually needs to expand once again. He's floating a command center over here, trying to secure that 4th base. That is very, very important that he's able to hold on to it. A ton of banelings being morphed in here by Albatross. But OTL slowly catching him. He's actually floating. OTL is floating his main command center over to this 3rd expansion right there. Checking the upgrades real fast. We have vehicle armor level 1, but no weapons yet. But infantry looking very strong here for OTL. They are 2-1 infantry. But all these bandits going to decimate the SCVs and almost kill that planetary fortress. So banelings super effective against just about anything at this point. If you make enough banelings, you can pretty much kill any Terran buildings. So always a very good decision. Ultralisks are out on the field. They have 4 armor upgrades, giving them a grand total of 5 armor. The kindness plating is complete, and I'd like you to know, finally getting the melee research. But a big push here coming from OTL, a lot of biots. Time for the Ultralisk to strut their stuff, to show it what they are really made of. But a stim from OTL is going to really do a whole lot of damage to these Ultralisks. OTL microing back, trying to keep his units out of the splash range, out of that damage, because Ultralisks really are not that good against single targets. They're very, very effective against large groups like this, however. OTL's bio going to be able to clean house. Zerglings being rallied in. They're actually very vulnerable right now to attack. OTL kind of indecisive as to where to go. 4 roaches caught out of position. He could be easily taken out, but OTL's going for the gold, so to speak. He's going for this expansion. He wants to kill a hatchery. He needs to kill something to make his attack worth it. Planetary Fortress not at full health. Just want you guys to note that he hasn't repaired it all the way. All his income is going into these biounits. He needs to do some damage. Again, still no armor upgrade. I'd like to see more upgrades here for OTL. I'd like to see at least the +3 attack. It is so very key. Bailey's coming in from the backside, going to take out a whole mess of bio units, but a lot jumping up into these dropships just in time, going to be able to save some of those units. Marauders, I don't know where they're going, but you don't really want to mess with all these Zerglings. Marauders not very good against the Zerglings. OTL kind of in a bad position. He was not able to get the hatchery and lost all those forces. Marines and Marauders stemming to their death. All the banelings just wiping out these units. And OTL falling farther and farther behind as we speak. Checking that unit loss tab. Actually favoring OTL, as Albatross has used a ton of banelings, which has definitely messed with his resources. With all the resources he has wasted on, trying to kill a planetary fortress with banelings, for example. Not a very economic decision. However, 4 Roach is going to attack this orbital command, force it to lift off, so it will not be mining. OTL is going to have to react with his Marines and Marauders, and apparently Medevac's not full of anything. They're getting there too early. But Albatross morphing in a ton of banelings. He may just go straight for a command center at this point. He can afford it. He is the basis up, and if OTL loses a command center, it could be lights out, a very bad position to be in. Another drink. My voice is so going. Follow these banelings in there, going orbital command. Not the orbital command. Go straight for the planetary fortress, going to kill all the enemies, and the planetary fortress is insta-killed by these banelings. However, that Marauder just took like 1,000,000 banelings and did not die. So, at this point, I feel like it was honestly worth it for Albatross to kill that gold expansion. It's still got a lot of minerals left for OTL to harvest. OTL now counterattacking with his Bio Force has completely transitioned out of Thors to straight Bio units. I like the decision. Bio is let's do these upgrades, and very good against Zerglings, which is what we're seeing a ton of from Albatross. OTL stimming, he's going to kill all these Zerglings, and probably going to get this Queen as well. More reinforcing is coming in from OTL. He's going to try to take this. Actually, he's going to go for the main. He's going to try to destroy these important tech structures. And I just want you guys to watch the production tab. As soon as OTL gets in space and starts popping the production, we should see Albatross immediately start making more, because they're so important.